Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show. And this is Friday, January 20th, 23. And today is the last day that the World Economic Forum meets in Davos. Now, I'm sure they're going to meet after, during the weekend, but these are the official days. And if you don't know who the World Economic Forum, they're a bunch of rich people getting together who want to own the world and want to make us slaves, cancel, clear, delete. So we don't want that to happen, and we want all their plans to fall apart. So far, guys, we've been doing pretty good, I have to say. A lot of the what they call A-listers didn't show up. And there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of infighting, which I think is awesome. Now, before we get started, I've got to do my Facebook thing of getting me on legal. All right, we're good to go. Okay. And anyway, since this is the very last day, I thought let's keep working on their plans and their wishes and hopes and mess them up. Because if we don't, we are screwed. Period. Want to remind everybody, February 14th, World Enlightenment event, where we're going to, for 1 hour, call down enlightenment over all life forms. And we're going to chant, and the chant's going to be very simple. May divine enlightenment descend on everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken within everyone now. And we say that 3 times, and then we'll go to a new chant. We'll just tweak it a little bit. May divine enlightenment descend on all members of the WEF now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all members from the in the WEF. Okay? Very simple. And if you want to sing enlightenment down for that hour, do a group, do your own chants, whatever, as long as you're calling divine enlightenment on the planet. That's what matters. And we'll all link up through our heart chakras. This is a worldwide event. However, if you happen to be in Hawaii on that day, you can come to my store in Honoka'a. We're going to do the event there because that's where I am. It's a very small store, but y'all are welcome. Bring your own water. Okay, so let's get busy. For those of you that are going to participate, I want you to sit down, put your feet flat on the floor. Right now, put your hands in your lap like you're going to receive. And I hope you have your crystal with you. I have mine. Mine's right here. It's my 30-pound celestial, which has been blessed by dolphins, by the way. I mean, how cool is that? Okay, so you're sitting, feet flat on the floor. You're sitting as straight up as you can and comfortably. Hands in your lap like you're going to receive. And I want you to take some gentle deep breaths, but not so you hyperventilate on me. I want you to breathe in light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with light. So inhale your divine essence and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. Do that till I tell you to stop. Surround each and every one of you. I surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you in the pink flame of love. And we're going to call all your teachers, guides, masters, the cosmic beings that work with you, the whales, the dolphins, the sea creatures, the elemental kingdom, the archangels, your guardian angel, and invite them in to help us amplify this energy work. So I want you to take a deep breath and allow that divine energy to come pouring into your body. Now allow it to come out your upper chakras, down your arms, out your hands. We're going to create a bubble of light. And in this, under the bubble, we're going to put this huge Earth Keeper crystal to amplify it. And in this work, we're going to put all the WEF members, all the WEF wannabes, their young global leaders, and anybody who they are trying to manipulate. All right. So now feel all our divine energies coming together as one. Let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We call to Michael the Archangel to take his sword of blue flame and cut to pieces all plans and all energies that are feeding the Great Reset, the digital reset, and the transhuman slavery system, Agenda 21 and Agenda 30, along with the slogans, Build Back Better and New World Order. In your mind's eye, see all those plans falling apart and any plans they have to keep the WEF movement forward after Klaus makes transition. In your mind's eye, see all those plans falling apart as more people also become conscious of the intent, which is to make slave of the masses on the planet. See the awakened masses refusing to comply, creating a revolution of divine light, quantum leaping us into world enlightenment. The Great Reset is a biotechno-feudalism and means the issuance of medical passports, soon to be digitized, as well as the transparency of medical records, inclusive of medical history, genetic makeup, and disease stats. But it could include the implementing of microchips that would read and report on genetic makeup and brain stats, such that even crossing a national border might one day involve a detailed brain scan to assist an individual's security risk. Cancel, clear, cancel, clear, cancel, clear, delete. In your mind's eye, see all those programs and computer programs blocked and scrambled. Again, see the masses not complying. See the AIs turning on their masters, then destroying themselves with their programs. Let's send a special energy out toward all AI robots so they rust and malfunction. See the corporations go back to hiring humans to replace the robots, giving them a good living wage. We cut ties to the people who first created the concept of the one world government, from King George III to the Committee of the 300, and the Black nobility, as well as all businesses that have carried these ideas into our future through people of fantastic wealth and influence, like banks, politicians, insurance companies, along with major corporations, the United Nations, the WHO, and the World Economic Forum. We now call the violet flame to transmute all these ideas and concepts, replacing it with manifesting world enlightenment. We cut ties with the creator of the Great Reset, the digital reset, whether it was Klaus Schwab, Yuval Noah Harari, Kissinger, King Charles, and all the WEF members of the World Economic Forum. We're cutting ties with the WHO, the Bilderberg Group, the Council of 300, the Council of Rome, the Olympians, Black nobility, the family, the Rockefellers, Trilateral Commission, the Rothschilds, Society of Cincinnati, the UN, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Bill Gates, Fauci, Henry Kissinger, International Money Fund, the Illuminati, the Royal Institute of International Affairs, the Deutsche Bank, and the Catholic Church. As we cut ties between all these groups, violet flaming all their energies, as well removing all overlays of vows and oaths they have taken together, let there be much infighting with all of them so all their plans fall apart. We ask these beings to step into the light, work for world enlightenment, and if they choose not to do so, which is their free will, we ask their higher selves to put them in a position of harmlessness. We ask the Creator to now redirect their funds toward uplifting the masses. We call the violet flame to transmute all energies evolved with the Great Reset, the digital reset, starting with the creator, Kissinger, the CIA, Klaus Schwab, and his Nazi fascist ideas of world control. Now we're going to start at Klaus's birth because he is the front man, through his childhood, removing the energy overlays parents put on him, indoctrinating him into Hitler's ideology and dreams of a 1,000-year rule. Let's cut ties to Klaus's first version of the World Economic Forum that was created with Kissinger and the CIA, called the European Management Fund, and its Nazi ties, and the CIA. We cut ties to Klaus's ideas of killing off the middle class. As these ideas break down, see the middle class making an incredible comeback all over the world with many new successful entrepreneurs. We cut all ties to the energy of global citizenship, which is another word for world slavery. We cut ties to the ideas of transhumanism and the eugenics programs, which include the expansion of genomics, nanotechnology, robotics, and their presentation, and pushing forth drag shows and drag queens. The nanotechnology and the robotics and their penetration into human bodies affecting the brain. See all their programs falling apart as we place huge magnets on their overdrives, erasing all programs. Imagine all the computer programs start changing numbers and the ones and zeros keep flipping again, destroying all their saved data. See all human machine experiments falling apart. We also cut ties to all their books, including A New Deal, A New Frontier, The Great Society, A New World Order, The Great Global Reset, The Impact of Science and Society, and Mein Kampf. And as we violet flame the material, the words are neutralized and people lose interest in them, focusing on world enlightenment. Now let's make all those books invisible so they remain hidden. With no forward movement, no one buys them, no one reads them. People lose total and complete interest. We cut all ties to all Klaus's Nazi collaborators, including the CIA, and everyone who participates at the Davos summit. As those energies are removed, see it being replaced with benevolent thoughts on how he can help humanity not enslave it. We anchor the violet flame where the WEF and Nazi headquarters are located. See the flame blaze through all the buildings in Davos, including all hotels, releasing any stuck energy that is for world domination. Again, replacing it with world enlightenment energy. We cancel clear the energy of the Global 2000, which is the blueprint for mass world genocide. Cancel, clear, cancel, clear, cancel, clear. Now let's send the energy of the violet flame through the fourth revolution. That's Klaus's baby. That will involve the redundancy of human labor in increasing sectors to be replaced by automation. Also the fifth revolution, stakeholder theory, predator human capital investments. Violet flame, the human capital marketing digital identity, and the United Nations sustainable investments. Technocracy and their new deal for nature, that is land theft. As the violet flame cleans up their plans, transmuting them to light, we see all their plans falling apart, being replaced with world enlightenment ideas and thoughts. Let's send energy out so all China's slave programs fall apart, along with their computer programs malfunctioning. Let's now put up blocks around all employees, around the technocracy companies that are creating programs to push those agendas forward. See them going dyslexic when they enter the buildings, messing up their computer programs, the old, the new, and future programs. Any program that will be used against humanity, see it all falling apart, including all transhumanism programs. See all their equipment crashing As we keep changing the program numbers, the ones and the zeros, along with running big magnets over their hard drives so they lose all their programs. We call to the elements, the bees, ants, mice, rats, to make nests in their buildings and chew up building and computer wires. We call to the dust mites and mold to infect their computers, rendering them ineffective. Let the computer techs have many brain blocks and with new programs. Replaced with new programs. Let the computer techs have many brain blocks with new programs that can harm humanity. Let them not be able to create them. Let's cut ties to their symbols and sigils the corporation used to stay in power, including the Nazi swastika, the Pentagon, the obelisk, the domes. And anytime you see their symbols, your first reaction should be cut, reverse, see them losing power, seeing that power being returned to the 99%, along with cleaning up and healing the earth and all life forms. Now I'm going to give you some examples so you can focus on these and you're going to remember them. All right, Verizon, the word with the Z as a sideways lightning bolt is their sigil. Imagine the Z going either like a backward Z or a 2 or a vertical lightning bolt, taking the money that's being stolen from the people and returning it so we have free communication. AT&T, whose sigil is the globe. Imagine it spinning in the opposite direction and spinning money back to the people they've robbed. Anything with a pyramid or a triangle, let's imagine it upside down so the people at the base are empowered and a few at the top losing their control over the people, so the money pours out to the Mother Earth and her inhabitants. Anything with a sun, also a big portal, like British Petroleum. Let's all imagine that the sun now shines on Mother Earth. That is no longer a portal to suck in money and power toward the corporations, but a giant portal of love that shines kindly on the people and no longer sucks in energy. Instead, pouring money and power back to the 99% for social health and clean up Earth programs. All right, anything with magnets. Now let's imagine it's reversing. If the magnet faces east, we will point it west so that the company no longer sucking energy from the people into Mother Earth and its powers are shut down. Now anything with the Eye of Horus, often the Eye of Horus is used and it spins the energies inward. It sucks the energy in. So let's imagine the eye spinning their energies out, returning the money from the cable companies to the people. Many corporate logos are portals. Always picture the portals reversing themselves so that the money and energy pours out. You will find once you start paying attention to corporate logos that they're easy to flip into the light and they are good focal points for magicians to return the power to the people and to the Mother Earth. So now imagine the WEF logo being reversed and cut and slashed so they no longer connect it to Satan. All right, guys, imagine the dark energy of the 1% falling apart and replaced with world enlightenment energy. See the great reset and digital reset falling apart now. We remove all the energy veils that are around all the people living on planet Earth that are keeping them from reconnecting to the Creator so they become awakened spiritual beings. As they reconnect to the Creator, see them becoming conscious, awakened spiritual beings, seeing truth and seeing through all the lies and deceptions as transparency is manifested. See the masses filled with all kinds of divine inspiration on how to create and manifest world enlightenment. If it's for the highest good, let's send energy out to the billionaires so they reconnect to the Creator, allowing them to become awakened spiritual beings that want to help humanity. Let them be divinely inspired to start supporting the masses and middle class by sharing more of their wealth, helping small business thrive, feeding and housing those in need, helping those in the winter that are cold, creating job opportunities for humans as they get rid of their AI programs, sharing the wealth by rebuilding roads, schools, hospitals, and supporting places of higher learning so everyone can afford to better themselves, including funding apprentice programs. As they give, let them also receive. We call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties and binds along so removing all negative overlays over all the WEF corporate employees that is controlling them and not letting them see truth. As the ties binds are cut, then removing all corporate overlays, the employees see through all illusion, looking at their CEOs in a new light, see them expressing their concerns about their CEOs being part of the WEF. Let their voices be heard, and the corporations pulling out of the WEF completely, including no longer funding it. See the Great Reset and digital reset falling apart now, the disbanding of the WEF and all members. However, for those WEF members that are responsible for starving people, people freezing to death due to the lack of energy, farmers losing their lands, lack of clean water, and COVID deaths now be tried at the Nuremberg 2 trials. For these and all crimes against humanity, see them being stripped of their wealth and corporations, then doing prison time. See all those light workers working on neutralizing the Great Reset be in a bubble of invisibility, remaining unseen by any of the 1% who have intent on harm, yet be seen by the wealthy benevolent. Now, while they're still at the Davos, we're going to ask that chaos, we're still Mercury in retrograde, we're still in the tail end. Let there be much miscommunication. Let there be a lot of chaos between the members. Let things not function well. Let people misinterpret. Let there be a lot of infighting, especially who is going to be the next leader. Let all their plans fall apart and see world enlightenment coming forward and quantum leaping us far into the golden age. When that happens, everything will fall into place. All right, fill that up with energy, and we're going to take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So I'm going to ask that anybody who listens to this or watches this video later on, that this energy is amplified over 100,000-fold. Again, February 14th, World Enlightenment event. I hope to see you there. We're also going to do some work on the Super Bowl. This is a time light worker needs to push forward, and we can't stop. So I'm doing my best, and I hope you keep joining me. Have a lovely weekend. And on that note, quantum leap, think quantum leap, world enlightenment now. Together we can do it. And aloha.